Our vision here at Habitat Newburgh is a world where everyone has a decent place to live. Never has this been more important than in 2020. Early on in this crisis, we were told to shelter in place and stay at home. For many members of our community, this was not an option. When you have lead and asbestos rampant throughout your home, it is not a healthy environment to shelter in place. When your family is forced to share a bathroom with all of your neighbors because one bathroom is not allotted to your family, it is not a stable environment to shelter in place. We've said before that a gift to Habitat Newburgh is a gift in perpetuity. You're seeing that this year. Donations in the past have helped support 100 families moving into their homes so that over these past few months, they were able to shelter in place in a safe, stable environment.
I applied 3 times to get a home. All 3 times I got shot down because I changed jobs twice and I got sick the last time. So to officially walk through that door and say, baby, kids, we are home. This is ours. I cried because I never thought that I would get to this day. The Habitat program, with anybody, I highly recommend go through. It will give you very hindsight and information on the things to prepare yourself for, the overall outlook, understand the value of your money, because the value of money as a renter is completely different as the value of money as a homeowner. Since the pandemic happened in March, there's a change for my children. They have their own space, they have their own room. Right now, both my kids are virtually learning in the kitchen. By after lunch, they'll be both in their bedrooms doing their gym exercises. I've seen a drastic change since being in this house since December 2018. We had a 90% reduction in nebulizer use between my wife and my son, and that holds true to today.
We were very happy to get our keys. It wasn't a key to an apartment, it was a key to our home, a home that will be part of our lives for a very long time. When I first came in, the first thing I thought was, this is my kitchen. This is the kitchen where I can cook, where I can have a table, where I can set the table, where I can cook whatever I want, whatever hour I want. Being in our new home has protected us throughout COVID. We feel that having our own space so that each person has their own room, the distance is better. Our granddaughter has her own space to do schoolwork, and she can go outside and play. She didn't have that before. Our older daughter also has her own space for her things and a place to get changed. Having space is better during these times. And I want to thank Habitat and the donors who have made it possible for us to own our own home. I also want to thank you not only for making it possible for us, but for other families to be blessed with their own home.
There were times this year we had to think about how our mission had to adapt and how our vision might change, but that hasn't happened. We've still had families come into our program, we've still sold homes, and we've still had volunteers and donors come out and support. It's, as a longtime volunteer one time said to me, seeing all the support around this community and the volunteers and homebuyers coming out each week to work hard for their dreams, how could you not say something positive about Newburgh? 2020 has been difficult, but it hasn't defeated us. If anything, we're more resilient and ready for even greater challenges. We are building back. With your help, we can continue to dramatically change these streets and the situations for our families.
Hello, I'm John Sharlock. And first, I'll say that it's a great privilege serving as the president of the board. And as board president, part of my job is to ask for money and support. But I'm not asking for a donation, I'm asking for an investment in the families and the community that we serve. An investment in Habitat Newburgh, I can assure you, will show great positive returns. A safer, well-constructed home can reduce asthma, allergies, and other respiratory illnesses. These are not just research results. As you've just heard Julius and Regina, they've told us that since moving into their new home, they've reduced their nebulizer use by about 85%. Children in homeowning families outperform children in renting families in both math and reading achievement tests. These children will have fewer behavioral problems, higher educational achievement, and greater future earnings. Our homeowners have a greater financial stake in their neighborhoods. There's more neighborhood engagement through neighborhood associations, working with local officials, and in crime prevention. Our families provide almost $550,000 per year in new real estate tax revenue to the city of Newburgh. Our families begin to earn equity and rely less on government assistance and have a real opportunity to break the cycle of poverty. These returns on an investment in homeownership are well documented. You'll notice on the 2020 pledge form that there are 4 levels of giving within the Building Houses, Building Hope Society, beginning at $1,000 per year for 3 years. If you're able to join today as a society member, we welcome you. Further down the card, there are opportunities for giving at whatever level you're able and for whatever duration. Any gift is greatly appreciated. The back of the card is where you can continue your pledge if you currently have a pledge. Your investment in Habitat Newburgh will help us to continue to work toward a world where everyone has a decent place to live, where measurable improvements in health, education, security, and wealth generation are enjoyed by more and more